Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game of Season 2 of Sunday Night Blood Bowl. On one side, the ladies with a ferocious fighting spirit, the undefeated Season 1 Challengers Cup champions, the Amazon team MeanGirls, versus the boorish, bashing brutes with nothing to lose, the Chaos team, the Wisconsin Devilbats. Let's see whether the beauties or the beasts triumph. This is Sunday Night Blood Bowl.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Season 2 of Sunday Night Blood Bowl. This week, we've got a game for you between the Amazons and the Chaos. The Amazon team, MeanGirls, being coached by Cavalry Wolfpack. And the Chaos team, the Wisconsin Devilbats, coached by Sports. Both of these teams were previously minors teams. The Amazon have replaced the Skaven, and the Chaos have replaced the Vampires. Both of them are in the inducements right now, and I'm curious how both of you are feeling about this upcoming game.
I'm feeling pretty good.
This is gonna be interesting.
I got a lot of practice in to try to counter the Amazons.
And a lot of tackle from my understanding.
Yes.
Eiley is looking to continue the success the Skaven had last season.
I'm undefeated with the Amazons
and the success with the Amazons. The Amazons are undefeated.
Yeah.
I'm looking
While
to change
Sports
that.
is trying to reverse his fortunes from last season.
Yes, so far, Sports, I think you only have wins through...
I believe I only won 2 wins, and that both of them are forfeit wins. So I'd rather win actual game.
Forfeit.
Sports has not won a game in which he played.
This is just like two fairly bashy teams, but he's way bashier than me, so this is just gonna be really.
He's way bashier. I think what's gonna make the real difference is the tackle that he's picked up.
Tackle's pretty big.
So
for reference, he has been practicing against Dark Elves.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
And Wood Elves as well.
He's been practicing against elves, which means Amazon.
Will I ever win a coin flip?
No, I once again losing a coin
Welcome to
flip.
me winning coin flips all the damn time.
I think I've won exactly 1 coin flip. Like between both majors and minors, I've won 1.
That's hilarious.
And I remember when it was.
All right, the game is now
I think
live.
It was semis.
Oh, was it the semifinal game?
I think it was the semifinals game. Eiley won the toss.
Yeah, that was the one toss you got to win, and then you lost the toss in the overtime and didn't get the ball.
Yep. All right.
All right, and here we can see all of the skills that have been added on. I'm not keeping up the skills that they had previous to this, just because that would be a lot of skills here. It looks like that. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. All right, well, we're going to head up to the booth and see how this one goes.
Yep.
All right, Reaper. Who's your favored to win in this matchup?
My favorite to win? I mean, it's really a question of momentum versus determination. Because the Amazons are coming in with absolutely amazing momentum.
Mm-hmm.
But Sports is coming off a rough loss to me, and he is determined to find success.
Yes, hopefully he will. The Amazons are starting very forward.
Very aggressive.
Frankly,
I actually don't know who I'd give this to.
I think this opening turn is going to be very favorable for the Devilbats, but overall I think that my favor is still going to go the way of the Amazons, just because of the amount of experience that Eiley has and how well she is able to play this. And in addition to that, Eiley is unrealistically fortunate when it comes to armor and injury rolls. Like, whenever there's like, every time I've seen Eiley play, and I've played against Eiley, no matter the increased strength
no
or the increase.
The team is.
No matter how squishy Eileen's team is, and no matter how many more armor rolls Eileen's team has to make compared to the opponent, she always ends up not losing players. The pickup is going to be successful.
Or, well, not losing too many.
Not losing too many. Eileen doesn't lose many players. That's surprising. Yeah. I would not have personally gone for that, but I like the repositioning here. There's a lot of Amazon presence on the right side of the pitch, especially because Toli Tusk over there has tackle, which means that, now for reference to anyone who doesn't know, every Amazon starts with dodge. So all of these tackle players are extremely valuable to the team, and then we're going to see our first reroll coming out because Kaidomi...
Tackle...
Or Kaidomi...
There's
There's an armor break,
and we have a KO.
And that's the first player sent off the pitch, and it is going to be in the favor of Chaos. So they're already getting the bashy success that they were looking for. Now, luckily, Tendley Tusk, the Beastman covering the front of the ball carrier, has tackle, because this cage currently is not very well set up. Mash Nagor needs to move forward in order to create an actual presence to prevent any kind of blitz onto the ball carrier, but looks like we're not going to see it. Although, that being said, between the Beastmen and the Amazon players, it would be a 1-die to make that attempt.
And I do like the position of Lon Mulgores here. Let's say that ball does get knocked out, right? There is a Beastman in position to immediately rush for that ball.
Yeah, he can get there very quickly, and he is one of the 2 players that has pickup, which I don't know if it's the best skill to get for a Chaos team, but given how unfortunate they are with pickups, I think it's going to be very useful this game. I think it's been very useful
for sports here.
Now, what we haven't talked about yet is Ashley moving into that position. I'm
not sure I like that.
I really do not, for the reason that is the only, that is the only place besides directly adjacent to Tendley Tusk that a decent blitz can be made onto Sangor. So I don't think that the Amazons want to be playing this turn so bashy as they are right now, because the opening has not really been made. And now we're going to see a little bit of damage getting dealt along the right side of the pitch. And here we've got a stun that'll take Toli Tusk out for the next turn.
Looking around at the Beastmen around the ball, Mash Nagor has Frenzy.
Yeah. So, I think what's more... I still think that Tendley Tusk's tackle is probably the more notable, more important of the 2. Okay, we're going to see a 1-die blitz onto the ball carrier, and the reroll is going to have to come out, but it will knock down. I think it's an unnecessary use of the reroll this early. I don't think that blitz needed to happen. And the ball's going to drop in behind the Beastmen, so they're going to get the advantage when it comes to recovering.
That's a great place for the ball to drop for sports.
Absolutely. Lon Mulgores, like you said, in perfect position to go pick that ball up once sports cleans up the Amazons that are coating that side of the pitch. And now it looks like Eileen's realizing keeping players near the Minotaur probably not the best idea. Toxis Pleiades, one of the... Oh! Toxis is not going to get the dodge. So now the Minotaur probably going to swing into the Lion Woman next to him once he gets to the opening.
I mean...
Yeah, he's
the only one he can swing into.
Looks like he's going to open with that, and Frenzy going to give the second block, but still pushes. Nothing but pushes. Personally, I would have pushed her further to the right and gotten her further out of the play. But this does keep the Minotaur within range to get involved, and now it's like we're going to see a lot more damage on the right side of the pitch.
I do really like
There's an injury on Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah, all of the blitzers are named Ashley or Ashlyn in some way. And there's the apothecary already.
I don't like this apothecary use. It's only a badly hurt.
I think I see ups and downs to that apothecary role, because on one hand, it's good in the short term to keep the player on the field. In the long run, it is more risky for dealing with other players. I'm not sure why Sports is doing that. The tackle does not actually help there.
Against a team
Craig,
as bashy as this?
Against a team this bashy, it might be useful to keep the player. When I say long-term, I refer to games beyond this one, and I think Eiley feels comfortable enough with the skill of all her collective players that if she loses one of her better ones, she has a few that can still carry the team.
Oh, I do want to point out, she is only playing with 11.
Oh, does she only have the 11? Oh, wow. The Chaos Warrior making a dodge roll, that's not something you see every day. And it looks like Sports is going to try to set up a little further back.
I do like that play because that is a 3-up dodge.
True. I think maybe the blocks should have come out first, but that would not have been a 2-die if Proxawinter hadn't gone there. I'm just not sure I like it because it would have caused too many problems if it hadn't worked. All these blocks really needed to happen first. These are some good stuns.
These are very, very useful stuns.
That being said, excuse me. Now that being said, Sports is really going to have to capitalize on this coming turn with those stuns, because right now the Amazons are going to be able to position themselves around the Beastman team. Tendley Tusk is going to get 2-died by probably 8, the Huntress. And then Eiley's going to have full reign to set up on the pitch wherever she needs to be. Now we can see the catcher moving into position. Ashley, too, back up on her feet. I just think, overall, as good as the stuns are, it's going to be hard to capitalize on them. Because Tendley Tusk's tackle does make it that it's hard to get away, but, of course, 2-die with an opponent with block. And now the Chaos are kind of trapped in a corner here, and they're not a team that can always easily shift themselves into a new position. So it's going to take a little bit of effort.
If you look at the defense of the Amazons, they have a really weak side. So if he can just get around the ball, or if he can just get around the Amazon defense and make a new cage.
I'm not entirely sure if getting around. I'm not entirely sure getting around is the best play to make, because that is still
Are you suggesting you go through?
I think I might be suggesting just going through the Amazons, because if you don't get through them and try to go around them, they'll catch up to you.
That was a mistake by Eiley.
What,
that was a
Adon?
Big mistake. And moving Adon. Because look what she just did. She just opened her entire
up the pitch, yeah.
She just opened the Minotaur. And boom!
And there's a KO and a Toxis Pleiades. The 4-star catcher. And unfortunately,
that's a big KO.
That is a big KO. Unfortunately, though, a lot Still not much of a path for Sports to get his players through. He's still got to punch a hole. You can see his players are actually blocking him off a decent amount, and he's going to go for a reroll here. I'm not entirely sure why. I understand going for the knockdown, but I think that one's a bit of a waste. He was probably trying to clear up the tackle zones over there.
Now, do you foul?
I thought about it, and I don't think that you do, because if you lose that foul, the ball is in a very exposed position. So it looks like Sports is going to focus on making this hit off to the side. That's way too many people to be covering one blitzer.
Yeah, it is.
But we are going to see the knockdown, and Ashley 2 still going to stay up. Now, Craigie Antler needs to get back across the pitch.
Craigie Antler can just walk across the... Craigie Antler can lock down 3 Amazons in one go.
And it looks like he's going to lock down just those 2, which is probably the best play. And, yeah, that tackle... Yeah, if he had moved to the middle and locked down 3 of them, that would have been great, because the tackle makes it very hard for Eiley to play her team the way that they need to be played.
Yeah. Because the way that this Amazon team is going to play is they are going to shift... They like to shift around. I very much dislike this play.
I don't think that's where Adon should be.
I completely agree with you there. That is not a good position.
I think right now what they need is for Cilia to take a hit on Craigie Antler, knock him back, so that way Becca can get a 2-die onto Krynagor. But looks like now we're going to see the blitz, and Ashlyn 2 going to get a little bit of pressure on the ball carrier.
That's really... Hold on. I like the stay. I like the stay.
The stay is good. This is an interesting spot that these two teams are in right now. It looks like Becca is just going to get a push.
I will say, I don't mind how slowly the Beastmen are taking this, or the Chaos team is taking this.
Yeah, the Chaos team moving at a slow pace is okay. The problem is that we're going to be coming up on turn 4, and the ball is still on their line of scrimmage, or on their side of the line of scrimmage.
Is still on their side of the field.
Because the Chaos team, like I said, they do move slow, but because of that, they need to still make progress every turn, because they can't do a big burst movement, or at least not as effectively as other teams. The Beastmen do have 6 movements, so they can make something of that speed.
They are
just not enough.
It's just not enough stuff.
And now it looks like Krynagor is going to get knocked down. Fortunately, his niggling injury is not going to cause him to get hurt.
As there's no armor break gonna come out.
Mm-hmm. And now I think the play for Sports is to start punching and
Now here's an interesting idea. You have Lon Mulgore's back off, give the ball to Craggy Antler, and then just take off. I love that push.
That was good. That was very good. Oh, what, pass off to Craggy Antler? Craggy Antler's not going to be able to create enough distance between himself and the Amazons to make that worth it. But now it looks like we're going to see...
He doesn't need to, is the thing. He doesn't need to create that much distance.
True, and now that the Chaos Warrior is sitting where he is, that is at least a little bit more possible. But it looks like Sports is just trying to corral these 4 Amazons into a place where they can't contribute to the rest of the game. And we're going to see Frenzy from the Minotaur carry him to slightly less favorable position. But we got a knockdown. We're going to have an armor break. And there is an injured Amazon.
Badly hurt.
Just a badly hurt, fortunately. So the Apothecary getting used is not going to hinder too much. But now we have an 8 versus 11 on the pitch, so the Nurgles are making a decent...
the Chaos.
The Chaos are making a sizable impact. We have another knockdown. And that's going to be another armor break. And Cylia's dead.
That's a dead
That is
woman.
a level 2 line woman. Now, to be fair, she can be replaced just by getting a blitzer. Oh, wait, another...
Another? What?
What?
Wait. Oh.
What? Was that an inducement?
Inducement. Yeah.
Oh, that is a
Roaming Apothecary.
wise inducement to take. Roaming
That-
Apothecary, definitely a good choice to make.
I have to applaud that decision.
Yes,
That was
absolutely.
brilliant.
It looks like we're just going to see a push, but
I
now...
love this. That is a fantastic push.
It's a good push, and now Tendley Tusk has 3 Amazons locked down that cannot use dodge. They're going to be... no, they're not going to actually be able to get a 2-die, because Krynagor is not locked in by any tackle zone, so he is assisting, so that is going to be a 1-die.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very favorable position to Sports. Wait, has Sports scored in the... Has Sports scored ever? Oh, it's still
Yes.
need 2-die. Okay, I got it wrong.
Yeah.
Tendley Tusk injured. That is a big injury. He is extremely important to this game, but there's still no Apothecary.
That's a badly hurt. Oh well.
Yeah, but that's one of the players with tackle. That's one of the big threats to this Amazon team. The more of the players with tackle get taken down, the easier this game becomes for the Amazons.
Yeah, the more freedom this
that this Amazon team gets, yeah. I think Ashley 2's probably going to get surfed next turn, because she is stuck in the tackle zone of a player with tackle. So Yelgors will probably get a 2-die and send her off the pitch. Which means that it will be... right now it is a 8 versus 10 on the pitch in favor of the Chaos. And with that push-off, it'll be a 7-10 split. And notably, there are backups for the Chaos. That is very important to know.
There are
and that is
for this Chaos team.
that is a lucky roll if ever I saw one. And we're gonna see a stun onto Krynagor.
Her luck regarding armor breaks
Eiley is unbelievably lucky.
out.
It's very annoying.
There's only 6 Amazons on the pitch.
Yeah.
Only 6.
Wait, only 6. Did I count wrong?
5. There's 5.
Oh,
over
right, because
4.
there's 2 of... I forgot that the 2 on the sidelines got apothecaried. And there comes tackle.
That's huge.
And 8 is
And
KO'd.
8 to the Huntress. She's gone.
Hang on. Is Sports, the player who's never won his own game, going to break the undefeated record of the Amazons? There's another armor break.
I did say at the start
That's
of
a
this
stun.
game, it is too close of a game to call.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were right about that, but yeah, that's... Sports' team is just engineered to ruin Eiley's day.
Beat the hell out of this team.
Why are there so many players surrounding that thrower? Is he going for a 3-die? And there's a surf.
There's a surf.
That's another Amazon off the pitch, and Ashley's injured.
Smack.
Oh,
That's
she is
huge.
fired.
That is a huge
Ashley now has lower AV.
Skull and a smashed ankle.
Yeah, I think Ashley's career is over. I don't know about you, but I think you take her out. And there's a foul. The hoof coming down. And not gonna break the armor. But I think that it's time for Lon Mulgores to start getting that ball downfield. What? Sports, what are you doing? Sports! No! Sports, why?
I mean,
He didn't even remember to surf Ashley too.
Well, the thing is, there is not really a downside to that play.
There is. If the Chaos have 3 turns left, Lon Mulgores has to go pick that up, and then he has half his movement. That's 3. Then 6 movement plus 6 movement doesn't get him the rest of the way down the pitch. He actually is no longer within scoring range without making regular going for it. So Sports is gonna have
very questionable.
Oh, and tackle is going to prevent the dodge. There's the reroll.
Reroll.
And still
Down
gonna
you
get
go.
kicked to the ground. Not surfed though, which would have been favorable. I think Sports is gonna spend the rest of this half just trying to kill Amazons to make his next half easier. And I don't blame him.
I can't say I blame. Oh my! Oh dear God!
Yeah, the dodge though. And still no knockdown.
Who needs a knockdown?
Sports. And now there's a knockdown and hopefully an armor break. There's no mighty blow on him though, so not gonna be breaking any armor.
But horns is a thing. Although that only applies on
Horns is on blitzes, and it just adds to strength, not the actual rolls. You didn't need to do that, Sports. The Chaos Warriors have 4 strength. That is rough.
I understand it.
Yeah, the 2 die would have been gained naturally though. All right, Lon Mulgore is gonna have to go pick that up and get moving. But
no!
Yeah, Sports can't score. Sports no longer had let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he gets the ball to Sangor, he can score.
Or to Krynagor. Krynagor
1, 2, 3, 4.
He'd need like a going for it, but he can score.
He would need 3 going for its total.
4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yeah, there's a total of, I believe, 19 spaces between him and the end zone. So, yeah. Which means now Sports is not receiving the ball next half, the Amazons are. And all the Amazons have to do is scrape out 1 touchdown to get this win.
I think that's what Sports is banking on.
Though, well, it's what Eiley's banking on.
I know, but I think that's what Sports is allowing. Is just let the Amazons get the ball in the second half and then just roll over them.
Maybe, but I don't know if I know his team is...
I mean, do think about it this way. The Amazons can't score if they're dead.
They can, yeah, they can't score if they're dead, but even with, like I said, just a couple players, they can pull off a win. And, it should be noted, 3 of the people off the pitch are only KO'd, and 2 of them are just in reserves. So it's very possible that Eiley will field 9 for the next drive, and that's enough for Eiley. We're going to see 2 more knockdowns. There's another armor break, and that is a KO onto Aiden Yumach, if I'm saying that correctly. So... only not a whole lot of Amazon presence. And now we're gonna see the blitz. This needs to hurt. It looks like it's not going to.
That'll do. That's all we needed.
So now Sports needs Lon Mulgores to give the ball to Krynagor, but Krynagor is not on the same page. No one's on the what? Okay, I think he's given up on scoring. I think Sports may have given up on scoring. He's just locking down the players.
Is he gonna foul Ashley too?
Ashley too. Probably. Or not. Yeah, you're not gonna make it, Sports. You don't have the movement. I think he forgot what turn it was. He's 4 spaces away. He needed to. He needed a ball maneuvering play that the Chaos just really can't do.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate.
He seems to forget that he can hand off sometimes.
Yeah. I think that Eileen's probably just gonna have Ashlyn too try to run as far away as possible and just leave the other two on the ground. At this point, I don't think you stand up your. Oh. Well.
That's not good.
That's a thing. That's not bad. But. And he even makes the going for it. He could have had a touchdown, but now it's time to kick the Amazons.
Now it's time to just beat up some Amazons.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else you do at this point.
Now, who do you foul? You foul the thrower?
Apparently he wants to foul the thrower, but that going for it's gonna fail, so there's not gonna be any fouling happening. And let's see what Eileen does with her remaining turn.
Probably not much.
Nah, I doubt it. Dance in the end zone. Wait, is Eileen gonna go for a... No, Eileen can't even get the ball. Like, there's literally not enough movement.
If Becca had one more movement, what? Get up, knock down the ball carrier, get the ball, and just throw the Hail Mary?
Shock it. Wow.
That's...
Sports! No, that's not how those work!
I don't think he cares, if I'm honest.
No, I think he misclicked. But it's just gonna be a stun, so he's not gonna get punished for it, thankfully. Good lord. Well, this is, a game. Let's head down to the pitch.
Only 2 Amazons up.
Like 6 players on the pitch, maybe, if I'm
Yeah,
lucky.
7.
Let's just
We're
say
gonna
my
have 7.
fucking Minotaur wouldn't trade, actually.
2 got up.
Yeah, 2 got
Yeah.
up, you're fine.
So you've got 7 on the pitch. So how are both of you feeling after this first drive?
I'm gonna say I'm feeling pretty good. That's by far one of the best halves I could have
It's
had.
gonna take some finagling to make. Oh my gosh.
Sports, I will say, little bit of misplay on the ball there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you forget it was turn... Did you forget turn 8 was coming?
Yeah, but I also dropped the ball one turn too, which
Yeah.
did not help my chances to score.
I had a shot of scoring if she made the going for it, and I somehow made a 1-die attack work. I had a chance.
I do love the Chaos Warrior sitting in reserve.
Looking very stern about everything.
Ricket.
He's very mad. Ricky hasn't got his meal yet today.
So, you got a Wandering Apothecary.
Yes.
That was very, very good that you did that.
Otherwise,
Because you almost had...
I was not gonna win this game, but I'm not gonna let this game cripple me for the rest of the season.
Eileen,
Well, you'll try not to.
is Ashley getting fired?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Ashley's...
She's done.
Yeah, I think her career needs to end.
What happened?
Soon.
The
Forgot who was
Like the mighty
Ashley.
blow was like, okay, that's it.
the blitzer that has -1 armor value and now -1 movement allowance.
Yeah, she's definitely fired.
Especially because she's
gonna
level
ha-
2 and eating
She's
up your
gonna have
value.
a movement of 5.
Yeah, no, we can't have that.
Yeah, not on this team. Alright, well, we'll leave you to finish your setup, and we're looking forward to what you can show us in the second half.
Yeah,
I'll
let's go.
try my best to win this game.
All righty.
I don't understand this
I don't either.
lineup.
I think
Bonk.
I think Eileen's trying to get some knockbacks and knockdowns on the front,
Good
on
kick.
the line of scrimmage to try and get some distance between herself and the chaos.
Yeah.
Sports is almost gonna have to screen with chaos. Just set himself up in such a way that Eileen can't go more than 3 feet without the potential of getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna see a knockdown. And
the-
now
no-
the
In-
Belmoth Mir Shrock is actually probably
In-
gonna get 2-died by Ashley too. Yeah,
in
there it is.
regard, yeah.
No knockdown though.
In regards to screening, elves are the best at it simply because they're so fast.
Elves are definitely the best, but it's certainly something that other teams can attempt in a dire situation. Especially against the Amazons for sports right
It's
now.
not something you want to have.
It's not
to-
no. you don't want to have to do it unless your team is made to do it.
Now, do you throw the ball to Saleya or
No.
Ashley? No,
I don't think you throw it.
I agree on that. On that front, you just
I think you keep Becky safe.
Well, safe is. Oh, she's throwing.
Eileen's throwing.
Do not like this at all.
Yeah, me neither. Because that means that now Saleya, who just got saved from death, is first off, she's a big target, but also there's not enough support to keep her safe. And what Eileen really needed to do here, I think, was keep Becky safe and get somebody who can make the catch downfield. And now, granted, they would have probably been assaulted immediately, but I think it would have been a better play than this. Right now, Saleya's gonna die again.
Hey, I'll be right back. I need to do something real quick.
All right, no problem. I think overall, not good positioning on Eileen's part, but also attempting to manage. And there's gonna be a stun onto Ashlyn too, which means we're gonna have an Amazon on the floor during this first drive, and the Minotaur is now free to make a blitz, but the Minotaur does not have the movement to make a blitz on the target that matters, I don't think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 2 going for it, so that would not be worth it. Welcome back. I think right here, looks like we're going to see the blitz pretty early.
Right play.
Yeah,
that is the correct play.
Sadly, no knockdown, because there is no tackle. And now Sports needs to get somebody with tackle over there to cover that, and both of the Beastmen with tackle are on the other side of the pitch. Wild Animal's going to fail, so the Minotaur is just going to stay angry in the middle of the pitch. Yeah, but Craigie Antler and Tolly Tusk really got to get over there and start putting some pressure on this ball carrier.
Now, I do want to point out the difference between Wild Animal and Really Stupid real quick. Really Stupid removes the tackle zone. Wild Animal does not.
Yeah, Wild Animal is by far more safer to lose, which is the reason that Really Stupid gets the bonus for having adjacent players. So both of them are normally 4-ups, but Really Stupid, it's a 2-up if you have adjacent allies that don't have Really Stupid. The Minotaur, however, or the Wild Animal, that always is a 4-up.
No, it isn't. On a block or a blitz, it's a...
Right, on blocks and blitzes, it's still a 2-up. Okay, so if you're doing something violent, it's easier.
It's easier,
which
yes.
makes perfect sense. I think here the Chaos Warrior needs to take the swing into Ashley 2 to get her away from Mosh Nagor.
And that's exact...
No, it looks like Sports is going for the violent play instead. And there's an injury onto Kadoim. Whatever. Yeah, just a badly hurt this time, so that's fortunate. But now we're going to see probably Mosh Nagor take out Ashley 2. That's exactly going to be successful.
Frenzy there.
Yeah, Frenzy doesn't matter. So now it's just an obscene amount of chaos along the right side of the pitch, but Sports needs to make a play on this ball quickly, because Saleya can get a good deal of the way closer to the end zone.
She cannot
frankly,
make it to the end zone.
I was going to say she can hand the ball off to Ashley, but Ashley's catch would probably be a 5-up because there's so many surrounding enemies.
Yeah,
so that would not be worth trying.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's a bad decision.
Definitely a bad decision.
Actually, so that stun that happened on Ashwin 2 earlier? Yeah, that's big. I understand this play.
Yeah, looks like just going for that pass or the handoff. And I think it's going to come through. And this is exactly why Sports needed to be successful with his first drive. But looks like the pass is not going to make it. And now Sports has a chance.
Fail. That was huge.
This is like game ending.
That's
for
so
Eiley.
big for like that pass failing is massive for sport.
He's gonna have to capitalize on it. He needs to move the 5 Minotaurs that are not covered over to do something with this right now. The 5 Beastmen, yes. Those Beastmen need to get over there and get to work.
That is what they are doing.
Cyllia's gonna die, or maybe, I don't know, you blitz Ashley and Surfer. I think I would surf Ashley here, just to make sure that you have somebody off the field. And it looks like he's going to go for the one closest to the ball, which makes sense. And there's the knockdown. Hopefully an armor break. There's the armor break. Just a stun, but that is enough to take Eiley's pressure off the ball. And now there is a tackle player right next to the ball. I don't think you go for this pickup, though. Yeah, you do not.
No. Well, he's going for it with...
I don't like this. If that goes out of bounds, that could go anywhere. Okay.
That's actually
the bounce is okay.
Better. That's
the
even
bounce is
better.
Yes. The bounce. That bounce was good. Although Becky has nerves of steel. If she gets a hold of that, she could still do something with it, because that means she can ignore the modifiers for the pass. Not for the pickup though. The pickup will still suck.
Yeah.
Like if Eiley goes for that pickup, that's still going to be rough. But that does mean that Eiley could make that pass to Ashley in the end zone still. The question is that the kind of risk
that Eiley will
that Eiley wants to take? Because it could work out, but it could also go horribly wrong. I mean, obviously, worst case scenario is a Beastman just intercepts it right in front of her, but that's very unlikely. And dodge going to come out, and yeah, it looks like Eiley is going to go for that play. The pickup is going to succeed with a 6, and here comes the pass. And it's intercepted by the Minotaur directly in front of Becky.
Intercepted by a Beastman.
By the Beastman, yes, the Beastman. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep mixing those two up.
The big one.
Yes, notably the Minotaur is much larger. All right, now I think next step is kill Becky. Or murder Ashley too. Murdering Ashley too is also an option for the time being, but she's not gonna die. And reroll's not gonna happen because a loner.
Tried to reroll it, failed the loner.
That negative trait that everyone hates. Now go do something with the ball. Come on, sports.
Actually, he might just beat the crap out of... yeah, he's just gonna beat the crap out of Ashwin too real quick, because it's a 2-die.
And there's another injury. I'm not in favor of the order, but it's playing out so far, and there's another badly hurt.
I mean, again, it's all 2 dies, so...
It is, yes, it is all 2 dies, but you gotta be safe with this. There's another knockdown.
He's taking the most dangerous...
I think now you put Lon Mulgores right behind Becky so that Craggy Antler can surf her.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep, there it goes. There's the surf. Yelgore's getting in position. That's not necessary for that, but I don't think sports knows. Or he might be going for a foul after he gets this surf.
He might just not care.
There's the surf. And Becky is dead. Oh my god.
Boom!
That is a level 3 thrower. That is hugely detrimental to the Amazons.
You know the unfortunate thing, though? Sports does not get SPP for that.
Oh, because it was a surf.
Because it was a surf, yes.
I forgot that was how that worked, yeah. Alright, Rhiney Beard. Get on going. Okay. Yeah, Ashley's just gonna get surrounded.
And then, yeah, just move Rhiney Beard up.
Mm-hmm. There's only one player standing in Sports' way to prevent a touchdown, and it's Ashley 2. If Ashley 2, man...
this play.
Oh, well, also Adon, I guess. Yeah. If Eiley manages to prevent a touchdown, that alone would be a miracle.
Don't forget, Adon is still there.
No, Adon is still there, but it would be very difficult to make an impact from that position.
Yeah.
Let's see. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take
dodge.
four movement. There'd be 2 dodge rolls. I believe a 4-up and a 3-up, then a 2-up for the going for it. But that is the place that I just got to go for. And the easiest one fails. The easiest one didn't even need to use the dodge rerolls, but that's what fails.
Dodge going to succeed there.
No blitz. Oh yeah, there's the blitz. Okay, and there is now no reroll.
It's a push.
So it's just a push. But this does mean that Sports has to spend his time beating off these Amazons.
Not entirely. Well, yeah, he does.
Yeah, no, he does. Ooh, dodge gotta come out. Wow, Eiley has collapsed on this ball way too fast. Now Sports needs to reposition all those Beastmen quick.
He could
and of course knock Ashley off the pitch.
I mean, honestly, he could just hand it off.
No.
He could hand it off to Proxy Winter and just not care.
Actually, you're right. Handoff, because Proxy Winter doesn't have any, is not covered. He would not have any.
Proxy Winter is not in a tackle zone.
Yeah, so that wouldn't get any more difficult for him. So that might be the best play, but also, I feel like it's not the safest play.
Yeah.
Probably best to go for a nice, have Rhinebeard blitz into Slaya to get the knockdown, and then use that to make his way around the pitch, so he can avoid making the dodge roll. Just basically use that movement. Sports is getting really brutal right now.
I think Sports is genuinely going to end this. I think he's going to end Eiley's undefeated.
Yeah. This is the end to Eiley's undefeated run. There's another armor break, and Adon is injured. This is now 4 injuries and a death on the Amazon pitch. There's what, 2 players left? Yeah, and 2 KOs. There's 2 Amazons left on the pitch. Oh, 3. There's one hiding behind the Minotaur that I couldn't see. And I think Rhinebeard's about to make short work of that one.
Ashley 2 is... Or Ashley 2 and Saleya are...
What?
On the bulk. What?
Well, okay, yeah. I guess making... I was gonna say, why not make the swing, but both of those Amazons have block, so it would be kind of risky to have Rhinebeard go for the hit himself. And just gonna be a push. Sports remembered. Thank you, Sports, for remembering.
Decision.
If he made that mistake again, I would have no mercy. I mean,
that is the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Now,
sometimes people who haven't played a lot will look at, that's a knockdown, that's a good thing, and they take it, and then it's like, wait, I'm the defender.
Now, what happens with Saleya? Do you move her at all?
No. Not only is she covered in tackle zones, but Craigie Antler has tackle. And there are no rerolls. Slia cannot move. She is trapped.
I'm gonna be honest.
Sports has soundly won this game.
I apologize for swearing, but this is what is called the fuck box.
Kinky?
Saleya is just in the box.
I think it's called the kill zone, or the kill box. I think that's usually the term you use for it. Alright, Sports. This is literally your game to lose.
Don't
Now,
lose.
luckily, so Eiley has lost 2 players as a result of this. Bekke is fully dead. Actually, no. Now that Bekke is dead... Oh, Soleil is stunned. Okay, that's not too bad.
All he's got to do is punch Ashley 2.
And then run away.
And then run away with Rhinebeard.
And there's the successful knockdown.
That is exactly what he will do.
And Rhinebeard, get your butt going. Sports, I swear to God, if you foul first. Sports! Buddy! But, no, come on! Sports! What are you doing? I
don't understand.
Eileen literally can't do anything. Because if Ashley stands up, she gets surfed, and the other two are stunned. I think you just pass. I think passing is the play here. No, but I think the blitzer Ashley might actually not be fired now, because Becky is dead, which means Eileen needs to put funds into replacing a thrower.
And there goes... This is a fight. Why?
Is that pro?
It's pro.
Yeah, it's pro. But still falling over. Now, Sports, I swear to God, if you don't move that ball... Come on, you have a chance to defeat the undefeated team. Move.
He's doing it!
Yay! Sport.
He has rerolls.
Okay.
He has rerolls, don't worry.
Okay. Oh my god. I never thought I'd be so stressed watching somebody winning so soundly.
Yes!
Okay, now you can kick her.
Now you can stomp on her face.
And... that just sucks.
What,
okay,
another
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if they go to another drive, there will be 10 chaos on the field.
11 chaos. I think.
No, 10. Because there's 9 on pitch and 1 in the reserve.
Yeah, okay, 1 in reserve.
And we've got 3 Amazons currently and possibly 2 back. So at the best for Eiley, it would be a 5 versus 9.
Eiley!
Because Eiley... Actually, Eiley probably will not... what Sports should do is run and stop one short of the end zone, which is where the his natural movement ends.
One of his characters is going to get served.
Maybe. Nope, he's gonna go with the block. Down.
That was
extremely lucky.
That was the better option to go with.
Mm-hmm. Because actually, both of those resulted in armor roll. Literally the only difference is whether or not Lon Mulgores would be off the pitch for the course of this drive. Because for both of them, you have to make an armor roll and possibly a follow-up injury roll if the armor breaks. So in terms of like whether or not you get hurt, same odds. And there is Sports' second touchdown
of the majors.
Isn't that a second touchdown like ever?
I don't know.
I think he's been doing better with the Chaos team. I think he might have scored at least once or twice with them.
But
Chaos is a lot more on his.
There is the first touchdown of this game on turn 15.
6 Amazons injured. 1 of them still knocked out. That's
1 gets up.
4 Amazons are going to be on the pitch.
4 Amazons on the pitch.
Eiley has 1
turn.
And it's gonna take some like remember the game right before halftime in the majors between me and you.
Remember the
like
game
the turn in the majors finals between me and you right before halftime.
Yes.
When I got that 1 turn. That's the kind of luck that Eiley needs to pull right now.
She needs
Eiley
a miracle.
needs Sports I think is gonna get this W. And I could not be more proud of him.
I knew he could. He could. He just needed the team.
All this time we stand Sports, and now Sports has his team. I think Eiley's just gonna try to kill some BB.
So wait. So Sports lost last week 1-0.
And he is going to win 1-0 this week.
1-0.
Who did he play last week?
Me.
You?
Yeah, me. He held me to 1 point.
Oh, that's the quick snap. But yeah, you would have to push one of these line women 4 spaces to actually score. So at this point, you're just piling in to do a little bit of damage if you can manage it. And nothing wrong with adding a little bit extra blood to the bowl.
I think she wants revenge.
I think she does. But the thing is, Sports has another turn after this to try and kill somebody else.
I find it hilarious. Eiley mentioned not wanting to screw her entire season over.
This one kind of hurt. Losing Becky and having a blitzer that's effectively useless now. That's 2 players off the roster on a team that only has 11 players.
I want to point out that blitzer.
Oh! Revenge has been had.
All right.
That's a dead Chaos Warrior, and they're not cheap. They are not cheap.
He does have a third one, though.
Yeah, he does. He usually only fields... I think he usually only fields 2 of them.
Yeah. He does have Ricket.
Yeah.
So he still has Ricket and Belmoth, but...
Yeah, that's going to take up some resources. Oh, Eiley wants Totally Tusk. He could become useless if this lands, but it's not going to.
It's a push.
I think you stay here.
Sports has another turn.
I think the Minotaur is about to blitz somebody. Just a hunch.
Do you just walk at one of the Ashleys?
I think you try to take a blitzer out, probably. They're one of the bigger team value things. I think you want to get rid of that. If you're looking for a crippling play. What? Really? Wow. The wild animal fail surprised me, but there's the knockdown on Ashley too. Let's see.
The wild animal fails. He used the last reroll that he had
to
reroll
roll,
the wild animal because it was a 2-up.
Yeah, it's an easy one to get.
Yeah, I get that.
So, Totally Tusk might take a swing on
Foul her. Foul Ashley too.
What? Wow. If he does, I think I remember killing Ashley, the original Ashley. I think that was my Kislev team. Or was it your team? I can't remember. Oh,
I don't know.
No, nobody's close enough to foul now.
Or is he just gonna punch 8-hit?
Actually, Beard could go pick the ball up and try to throw it. And there's a knockdown.
GG.
That is going to be the game. Let's head down to the pitch. Speak with these coaches.
Oh.
Congratulations, Sports!
He did it! I did it!
Oh.
And you guys missed
one of
the
my
best
linemen
thing
got
ever.
killed,
I said, you see that Chaos Warrior? Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, and then he killed him. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't expect the apothecary for that.
Fuck that Chaos Warrior. Dead.
Death to him in particular. So, that's the end of the MeanGirls undefeated streak?
Yeah. It's also the end of, like, one of their careers.
And
yeah, and the end of one of their lives.
It does seem like I end up getting at least
that.
15 to 16 armor breaks per game, which I'm kind of liking here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I want to point out,
though.
Sports won that game off of one roll. One roll won him that game. You know what it was?
It was me throwing the ball.
It was the interception.
The interception, yes.
Yes.
We laughed so hard when we saw that. We were like,
That was funny.
That was
After
amazing.
After that,
so
by the
good.
way, I did say that I actually ended up picking someone off the first week, so now I have the best intercepting team ever.
he's got the best.
You actually?
I picked off 2 teams already in the season.
You're
Look at this
chaos,
every
though.
year. Yes, I have, though.
So bad at ball handling.
I've ended up picking people off. Alright,
That's
all I gotta
hilarious.
say, I give
Guys.
the MVP to my, Minotaur.
Guys, can we just point out the ball possession ratio?
What's the ball possession ratio? I'm curious.
So Sports
Had the
Sports
ball
had the ball for
62%.
62% of the game.
6%.
MeanGirls had it 6%.
Look at the blocks succeeded as well.
I succeeded 44.
Yeah.
One successful interception.
I mean, I guess there's an argument in that play to try instead, but if I hand off and it fails, I'm way worse off than if I throw the ball and that fails.
No, the throw was definitely the play. It was just unfortunate.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I guess it depends. How does failing a handoff... Because you can intercept a handoff still, can't you?
No. No, you can't.
Yeah, okay.
That cannot be
Maybe it would have been better.
That cannot be blocked in any way, okay.
Yeah. Well, you can make it hard by having a tackle zone on them.
Yeah, so it would have been like, what, a 6-up handoff? Yeah, no.
Now I'm like
So-
4th in the standings because I beat Eiley.
It's
Yep.
easier to make, like, a couple, like, 4-ups and 3-ups than it is to make 1 6-up to hand off the ball, so...
Holy shit.
So, I'm not sure why it's showing MeanGirls above Wisconsin Devil Bats right now. I think that Sports should be 4th over
Let me take a look.
MeanGirls.
I should be.
I'm checking it right now, and that's the way it's lining up.
I mean, you ended up winning a game, but I beat Eiley, so I should be ahead.
Yes, because you're 1-1.
You also just
whoever's
tanked my
ahead
team
should have.
value by about a couple. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Eiley's now in Inducement City. So, it looks like...
Yes!
So, right now, teams sitting at either... we got 3 teams at 2-0, 3 teams at 0-2, and 2 teams at 1-1. So, we've got somewhat of a split forming right now.
I'm better. My tiebreakers are better because who did I beat round? Oh wait, no, I didn't because I beat.
Oh, is it because you scored more in your first game?
Well, I was gonna say it's better because the team that I beat, but I remembered I didn't play Dylan. I played Adam, and Adam.
Well, then it shouldn't matter. Yeah.
You stomped on Adam.
I should.
I
Still
wonder
be
if it.
fourth.
I think it takes the amount of times you scored because you got 4-1 on your first.
Maybe.
Also, to be fair, that was the first time my Chaos scored.
I don't even think I can afford to fire anybody.
I don't have any money to fucking get another lineman. So you did cripple one of my linemen. Or my warriors. But
Yeah,
that
You
means...
have another one.
Which means Ricky gets playing time now, boys. Ricky gets playing time.
Get fucked. Yeah, I can't. Let me see. You need 11.
The
That's more
most
important.
expensive
A thrower
team.
or a blitzer.
I want to put the most expensive team in the league right now is the followers of Sylvanas again.
Yeah.
Go figure.
It's probably gonna stay that way for a bit, just because I have.
Just because teams keep dying.
Every time I kill something, I get a player, so like that's automatically 40 more.
It also helps that Yagor's leveled up, so I can get another
I
tackler.
don't know if I can actually afford. How much is another blitzer? Because I'm gonna take the blitzer before I take the thrower. I think.
What?
Sports.
Probably.
Sports.
Yeah.
I want you to know, I'm proud of you.
We're proud of you.
I was so sad if that pass was gonna make it. I was so happy he picked it off.
The practice
Paid off?
Well,
The
it's A, the practice paid off, and B, stereotypical Chaos versus humans is humans team gets tabled. and I'm playing a human. The
I
human
think that
just
was.
has no players left.
I
at the end,
think
like,
that's
towards the end
gonna
of
be
the
the most bloodiest game of the season. I don't think there's a way that game is not gonna be by blood.
I think that it will get beat in week 5 when Shin Gobblers play Michelin Stars. There's
Yeah,
gonna be a
Michelin.
lot of corpses in that game.
Oh yeah, Shin Goblins are gonna fucking murder the halflings. I just realized.
They're gonna throw one bomb and it's gonna blow up like. Oh.
So, speaking of goblins, in the upcoming week, Sports, you're gonna play the goblins. Are you looking forward to that?
Yes,
Sports-
since one of my
Sports-
Chaos Warriors have been
Sports,
killed.
let me tell you how that's gonna go. You know how you just kind of beat the shit out of me? It's
Yeah.
gonna be like that, but more. Because they have less strength, so you're
Going to kill a lot of goblins.
Also, aren't they less dodgy than you are, too?
No, they also have
So-
stunty, so they're slightly more dodgy.
So
Okay.
next week we actually know what next week's match is going to be.
That's right. It's me and Reaper.
The
Followers of Sylvanas versus Nagaron's Chosen.
The rematch.
rematch of the century.
Who do
Or
I
at least
play?
of this league so far.
That's gonna be the game to watch, because that will probably
are the
decide
Muggles?
who's the top of the
Uh,
league.
It will...
That
Well,
would be Alex's team.
yeah, I mean, it's basic... Well, Adam is
Miles.
playing... Dylan and Adam are playing, so it's basically going to decide who's going to be above... Who's going to stay above Dylan in the leaderboards.
Why the fuck do the Muggles have a lineman frenzy?
Alright.
Why?
Wait, they have
Alright.
Frenzy on one of their linemen?
Yes, Sirius Black has frenzy, which is ironically really good in a league dodge because it triggers off still. So it's essentially
Yeah.
saying if your opponent has
That's
dodge, they
why-
get another attack. That's
That's
so
also-
good.
It's also why
actually
I
pretty
have
good.
a player that has Frenzy along with my Minotaur.
So can I tell you which of my players had the most fun against Tristan?
Well,
What?
someone has to take a shower, so I think
Was
it's
it
time
the
for us to
assassin?
end the game. All right, thank
Yeah,
you everybody for watching. Next week, as promised, Followers of Sylvanas versus Nagaron's Chosen.
I feel bad
And-
for you going into Alex's matchup, Eiley. I feel bad.
I mean, they're dodgy and I hit hard.
Then week 4, we have Muggles v Nagaron, so you'll see Nagarons again as we have the Elf battle. And week 5, Shin Gobblers versus Michelin Stars. So I hope you're all looking forward to all of those games, because I certainly am.
Oh,
See you next week.
this. Ugh.
Fucking damn it.